In this example, I want to show you how you can brighten the eyes. And not the eyes necessarily, but I guess when you're taking a photograph, especially with someone with deeper set eyes, depending upon the lighting, you could cast a shadow in that eye area. And I want to show you how you can brighten that up. I'm working with this image called Brighten.jpg. It's by Value Vitali from Shutterstock. And we're just going to use a simple technique to make his eyes a little brighter, so a little less of a shadow over his eyes. The first thing that I want you to do is duplicate the background layer. You can do that easily by using the keyboard shortcut Command J. It would be Control J on the Windows side. Again, here we're just going to use a blending mode to get the brighter values that we're looking for. So really simple. In this menu, we want to be in this area where we're going to be lightening the photograph. So we're going to choose Screen. Once you choose Screen, the image is blown out. It's way too bright, but we want to isolate this just to his eyes. Again, we can do this with a layer mask. So holding down the Option key on the Mac, Alt on Windows, you want to go ahead and click the Add Layer Mask button. When you do that, it's going to add a layer mask, and you'll notice that the mask is black, meaning it's hiding the effect. So really, this layer has no impact on the overall image. What we want to do is reveal some of that, and we can do that by painting white. To paint white, you can press the D key on your keyboard to set your foreground and background colors to their defaults. Then you can select the brush tool. B is the keyboard shortcut. Again, you want to be working with a brush that has a very soft edge, so make sure that the hardness percentage is really low. And in this case, we want the opacity higher than what it was in the last video. So go ahead and increase it somewhere around 70, 60%, somewhere in that range. And then you can adjust the size of the brush by using the bracket keys on the keyboard. And all you're going to do is paint a brush stroke here in his eyes. And you're going to do the same thing over here. And if you need to repeat that a couple times, go ahead and do it until you get the eyes a little bit brighter. So in this case, maybe it's a little too bright. The effect is a little too pronounced. Well, the great thing about this is we can dial it back by using the opacity slider here in the Layers panel. I'm just going to drag this back a little bit. When I get it to a place that I think looks better, I can just let go of the mouse. And in this case, I set the opacity to 39%. So in this case, we did make an improvement, a quick, easy improvement to this portrait. Again, if you want to take a look at the before, just turn off this layer. Here's the before, it's darker. The after, just a little bit brighter to add a little bit more interest to this portrait. Quick, easy technique.